Hello. Okay. You do not understand how intense the setting up for the stream was. So before I started the stream, I realized none of my stuff for Train Simulator was ready, and I was hoping Train Simulator would cooperate. It did not. Um yeah, so hello. Welcome to the 2 years of this channel name, not the actual channel. The channel was created in October, but October of 2022. My god, almost 3 years now. But this also so happens to line up with the 7K subscriber special and the last stream before hiatus, just like I did the last hiatus I did. So yeah, today we're going to be driving formerly 777, now 577. It is a rather nice day out, so Train Simulator is going to match the weather for once, and we'll get started as soon as I get into Train Simulator and hope it doesn't crash, because it probably will. It just likes to do this stupid thing where it will like load up and then not, and then just not, and it's kind of stupid. So we're gonna hope it doesn't do that, and yeah. Yep, there it goes. All right, let's try again. We can do this. We can do this. Come on, Train Simulator. I know you. I know you. I know you have. I know you have it in you. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Jeez. Okay. So yeah, I don't think I've got any cool stories to tell or anything like that for now. Something will probably come to mind. At some point, just got to make sure my mic's on because I keep doing this stupid thing where I keep hitting it. Oh yeah, that's another thing I have. I have a playlist of music that I can loop. It's a bunch of songs that thankfully aren't copyrighted, so the stream will not get spanked by the YouTube algorithm, which is nice. And yeah, so we'll get to have some background music instead of just basic Surfliner cab car audience ambience. Okay, there we go. We're in. Okay, we just gotta. Yes, take that away. Oh my god, it works. Whoa. Oh my god, that was such a clean transition. You gotta love it. Gotta do one last thing because I forgot to do it because I was too stressed about getting the stream started properly. Yoink, we have a little decal now. Yay. All right, now last thing, we gotta open up the playlist. Bum bum bum. Hello, peepers. Hello. Hello, everyone. All right, where is it? Where is it? Where did I put it? Is it in my 5008 account? It may be. Nope, it's right here. Ah, look at that. We've got music now. Yay! I'm just like a normal streamer now, guys. I'm so cool, aren't I? Put on loop, put on shuffle. Yay, okay. Back in we go. Oh my god, it's 12. Ah! Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't crash. Thank you. I kind of want to... Nah. Wait, I shouldn't be pausing the game. Oh my god. I'm a dumb. Oh my, I was pressing the cab light. I'm stupid. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while. I'll get to reading chat in a second. I just got to make sure everything is properly set up. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're like 30 seconds behind. It's fine. Oh yeah. Jesus Christ, Train Simulator's loud. Holy crap. I need to make sure real quick that I'm not too quiet. I'll get to reading chat in a second. Okay, I'm not too quiet, but the music is probably too quiet. Okay, Amtrak 777, Amtrak 577, Clear Ash. Come on. I'll change everything over when there's no audio. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, you're right. There is no audio. You are so right with that, you know? You're so correct. You're honestly the rightest thing in the world. I'm gonna lower the audio of Train Simulator. Chat is screaming at me. There's no audio. I know. Okay, now we can get moving. We're definitely not synced up with real time, but who cares? Yeah, we've got an assortment of music I've made that I've released, and an assortment of music I use for videos. I'm forgetting everything. Oh my god. Ah! Jeez. Yes, I'm not obeying quiet zones, but this is a game, so who cares? Fire alarm horn show? What is a fire alarm? I assume you mean that dying fire alarm. I am sorry. I am doing horribly with driving right now. I take it you mean the dying fire alarm noise, which would just be tapping the horn once every like 15 minutes. So there, check back in 15 minutes. What's my favorite coaster at 40? I never really had one. But in the modern day, it'd be 2103, because there's only two, and I haven't heard 2105 yet. So, Yeah, 2103, because that's the only one that's actually able to blow its horn right now until 2105 can, just there haven't been many videos of it, so I don't know what it sounds like yet. So until that happens, I'll just be what that is. God, it's playing all of my music first. I'm like, not that I mind, just I kind of envision this with more Nichijou music. Do I like O3's new horn? No. It got that down. It got a horrific downgrade. I hated it more at first, but now it's like it's like the most mid cab car ever now. Like, it's not horrible, but it's not good. Pay attention. Reading chat while driving a train is not easy. The APT horn show. What's APT? Get some new horns. I wanna, trust me, I wanna, but I've been doing I've been doing so many other things, and I'm too lazy to go through this small amount of work to get another horn on one of the Surfliner cab cars, because I'd rather just sit here with 100. Can I do a horn show? Oh boy, can I? I sure can. You know, I tried so hard, but you know, it didn't work. A song from Bruno Mars. What? I don't listen to any of that said person's music, so I would not know what that sounds like. What do you think is the best intro I've ever made? Probably the most recent one. It's the one that I can actually watch. A lot of my intros, the only reason I kept a lot of them was because I didn't ever have the time to remake them, but I didn't like a lot of them. The Renai Circulation ones were okay. The first few 5008 show intros I didn't really like, but I kept them because it's really hard to make a good intro. One that's short, not too long, can keep your attention, get you hyped for the video, but also feature good clips and not be cringy. That's extremely hard to get. And I think with my most recent one, I got it good enough. Do I know why all the horns are getting changed? Nope, I have not a clue. They were perfectly fine before, but I guess Amtrak's just like, you know what? It's time. Let's change the horns. Let's just change the horns. What? Oh my god. I'm a bit rusty, guys, okay? I'm a bit rusty. I used to absolutely coast into Old Town perfectly, but now I'm horrible at it. Thankfully, though, we can just kind of glide in here because we're early. What's my favorite Railfan meme? I don't know. A lot of them are kind of meh. So I wouldn't know. Open doors. Whoa, Old Town. God, that air conditioning sound is so loud. I'm like, it's realistic, but my god. Also, yeah, we have an F-59 at the back. Why it has its headlights on, I don't know. Why do you have your headlights on? Can I change that? Headlights. Off. Yay. Oh, god damn it. On. Okay, no, we'll just not look at the F-59. Reading chat's gonna make you recreate Chatsworth. Yeah, yeah. Can you try to make your season 2 intro to a horde show Chorger party? Yeah, probably. I mean, like, at some point it would just evolve into it just evolved into random tasks, but the 5008 motif that I use absolutely everywhere to make it, because, you know, if you want a motif to, here's a tip for anyone who wants to start creating music. If you want to create music with a recognizable motif, and you want to like have a series that has a motif connecting it all, make sure you use that motif a lot. It's kind of obvious, but it's kind of important. Ace copied Coaster numbers. Yeah, Ace is like Coaster, but like just foamy. Ace is just foamy Coaster. That's all it is. It's like Ace is like just Coaster if it was made by a rail fan who doesn't know anything about actually good commuter rail of the modern day. Oh, Cake by the Ocean. I mean, like, I gotta start writing down these horn show requests on a list. Like, oh my god. Okay. Anyway, Amtrak 577 highball. You should do a horn show leaving Old Town. Well, I just did. What's your favorite song you made? I can't say because it's featured in the new project. So you'll see. The new project has by far my favorite songs I made. The one in the intro, the one that I played at the start of the stream that I quite literally finished yesterday, that one's also really good. I really like that one, but all right. I don't know how long it's been, but that fire alarm horn show is just going to continue through the rest of the stream. But yeah, light casting. What the hell was I talking about? I completely forgot. Wait. Oh, right. Yeah, all the songs in that new series are bangers, or all the main ones are absolute bangers, and I'm very excited to get them all out to you guys. What do I use to produce beats? GarageBand. I'm not proud of it, but it's easy. I've learned to use it, and people don't seem to notice. So, in the end, does it really matter? No. 2111 or 3111? 2111. I haven't heard 3111. I will this summer, though, probably. I hope. Playing SoCal Train Sim right now. Nice. Test the smoke alarm on the train. I was about to ask, do trains have smoke alarms? Obviously they do. Why would they not? How good am I at making songs? That's not really for me to judge. That's more for people to judge. And people have said I make good songs, so I guess I do. It's like saying, oh my god, I make the best food, but only you've tried it. Like, there's no point in saying that, because, like, only you've tried it, so how do you know it's not horrible and all you've tried is your own food? Amtrak 577 clear. Could I forgot to say conveyor. Damn it. Will I play trains? Probably not. I had an old copy of Trains on my Mac back when I had like a all-in-one Mac, and it was okay. It was more filling until I got Train Simulator when I got a PC, but yeah. What's my favorite Ace charger? I'd say one of the new ones, 3114 or 3115. Just in general, all the new chargers are probably the best. I thought all the 2023 chargers, the ALCs, Ace's new stuff. I bet those, oh my god, the Venture cab car horns are peak, like, It's like they're unrestricted or something like that, because I can tell the Charger horns have something weird with them. But yeah, the Adventure cab cars are nice, all that kind of stuff. What's my favorite Ace? Oh, I already read that one. Trains averaging less than 65 miles per hour, limited future. Eh, probably. What if 2116 got a horn swap with 2117? That would be amazing, but we all know it's not going to happen, because Amtrak will take anything off 2117 except for its horn. Because no, we're not giving. Because no, they're not going to give the. Wow. No, they're not going to give Form with that privilege. Why would they do that? That would be dumb. Does 456 remind me of player 456 from Squid Game? I'm not even gonna lie, that's one of the first things I thought. I never watched Squid Game either season, so that's all I think of. I just think of anything but what it actually means. All I know about Squid Game is the friggin' what's it called? The I've played these games before. That's all I know. What's my favorite GE? Dash 8s. I guess. It's kind of a foamy answer, but like I don't have that many favorite GEs. What train haven't I ridden yet that I want to? Probably it's a good question. I don't really think of riding trains. I just think of I'm like, definitely when I'm in the area, I definitely want to ride wherever I'm close to, but it's never something I'd want to actually do. My God, it is just taken out all, I haven't heard a single Nishijo song this entire time. What the hell? Oh, wait. I'm dumb. I should be using the PTC screen. Why? I've had my HUD on this entire time. Oh my God. Do I watch Gundam? No. 5008 versus 2113. Well, 5008 would win automatically because 2113 is always broken. Did anyone besides me notice the different font of the number boards on 458? Wait, which one was the one that had a blue number boards? There was one F59 like that. I forget which one it was, but there was one that had blue number boards and it was really weird. I just listened into the music and just, yeah, might as well. Remember when I called an F40PH a metal box? Yes, because that's all trains are. They're just big metal boxes on wheels. Ah! No, what the hell? Oh my God, I need to go through Train Simulator driver training. It's been so long since I've actually sat down and tried driving on this route, or tried driving on this route while streaming. Why are 2109 and 2109 and 2110 painted in the half painted in the back? That's because 2109 and 2110 were meant to run with the low level set. I think we all know how that turned out, so now we just have two silver Chargers, and they both are notorious now for breaking. 2110 seems to always have leaks in something. I don't know why, it's always leaking something, and 2109 explodes, so it's good to know. I missed a hybrid K5LA that 2006 did. Oh my God, yes. All the coaster horns back in the day were so good. Amtrak. A577 clear rose. Can I do a Let's Go theme horn show? Oh my god, finally a Nishijo song! I tried doing the hold on, wait, I can do that. Yay, okay. Kerplunk. Can I have headlights and taillights on while going forward? In the coaster cab car, I can. In this, I can only have it going forwards. Also, I just need to real quick. I downloaded RW Enhancer. It's like a big enhancer thing for Train Simulator, and it makes the textures look really nice. Kind of hard to see right now, but let's just get a look at this. Those are some. I just need. I just need to like really emphasize these. The game looks. It looks better during like when you're in like a large amounts of sun, but it just looks good. It just looks so nice. Fine. They're like 100's new horn. Yes, I do. It's really nice. 06 and 100 both either got new horns that are really similar or just got their horns cleaned, and oh my god, they sound so good. It's like we got a trade-off. We get better 100, better 06, and worse 03. Like, Amtrak really just pulled a deal on the foamers. I was trying to go along with the music. Ooh, this song. Deltarune Chapter, what's it called and what's it called? 3 and 4 came out recently, and the soundtrack to them is absolute heat, so... I would do that as a horn show, but it's way too fast. Do I like Weezer at all? I just find it funny whenever I get Weezered. I find it really stupid. Wait, I'm gonna try. I can't. Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum. We're not gonna talk about how I left the bell on. Dude. Amtrak 577 clear, Miramar out. Okay. There's just an ever so slight delay, and it makes it really hard to do anything really precise and vibe. All right, time to kill the engine. Here we go. I know, I'll turn the bell off. Have I been on Accelerator at Knott's Berry Farm? Oh my god, yes I have. As a coaster enthusiast, it is very nice. The airtime at the top, glorious. The launch is punchy as hell. I love it. The 3 Metrolink leads through F-59s. My thoughts on that. They're nice. I would have liked to have seen them, but no. This is the perfect music for going down Miramar. Because this is exactly how you feel going down Miramar. It's just like boring. There's nothing to do. Nothing's happening. You're just sitting there with the dynamic brakes in full and just waiting for something to happen. What Amtrak is called the 164-mile-per-hour fridge on wheels? I think that'd be the Acela, one of those two. Happy 2 years and happy 7K. Thank you. When I got freaky with 2306's horn. Good times they were. Now we're in 2025. Almost over a year since then. 06 is still very hot. I don't move my mic down. I don't know if I've been too loud or anything, but it's been very close. I'm afraid I'm gonna bonk it and accidentally shut it off. Let's check on the F-59 and see how it's doing. It's screaming for mercy. Perfect. Is model railroading the calmest hobby? Not the calmest, but one of the calmer ones. I think one of the calmest hobbies would be meditation. Can I do a Weezer horn show? Wait. What's my favorite Surfliner PHI? Probably 462. TSC gives everything LEDs. Yes, it does. It's kind of annoying when something isn't supposed to have that, but sometimes it'll be cool when something actually is supposed to have LEDs. Why does the map look like GTA 5? I don't know. I guess the devs like GTA 5. Thoughts on the NJT multi-level 3? It's cool. It's kind of nice. It's kind of weird to see a multi-level moving on its own like that, but it's nice. Your songs are amazing. Thank you. $5,008 versus 2118. Who is winning? Again, 5008. Not just because the horn's better, but also because 2118 would start spewing oil midway through the fight. If 2118 was a Pokemon, its ability would be to spew oil on its opponents. It's... Oh, the Metroliner. Oh, that makes more sense. Ever tried any flight sims? No, I haven't. What if Coaster had another charger? It would be 5010, and they almost did, but then, like, in the really early... I don't know for sure, so take this with a massive grain of salt, because I've only heard this from, like, employees and stuff. Nothing actually in documents, but it seems like in the early stages, they were actually planning on doing 10 to match the 10 cab cars, but they never ended up doing that. How far are we down Miramar Hill? Oh my god. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. But they ended up changing out, and Siemens used the body for what would have been 5010 for what's now 1408, which is the replacement for 1402. Thoughts on how 6904 sounded before it hit the tree? It was good, unless you had to deal with it for 9 months like I had. And before it got fouled in 2023, early 2023, it was actually really good. Not like amazing, but just pretty good. Congrats on 7K in 2 years. Thank you. What do you think of Metro 90? I have not heard it yet. If Surfliner hit a semi-truck at Carlsbad Village, that would not be good. I imagine the entire station area would be demolished. It would be very much damaged. I think that's why they don't really have any semi-trucks go through downtown Carlsbad because of stuff like that and clearance issues. What if there was a second coaster line? That would be nice. In fact, I'm pretty sure Sprinter, like, nothing was ever like confirmed via documents, but I heard Sprinter, like, in early stages, they were thinking of just having it be another coaster line. That got scrapped pretty early on. Who's worse, O2 or O3? O2 by far. I'm talking about coaster cab cars there for those who are listening. What are my opinions on the paint scheme of Metro 120? Is that the one that has the, like, new Metro scheme? If so, then I like it. What would I do if 5008 got into a wreck beyond the repair? It would be not good, but I could officially consider my channel a memorial, which is cool. Oh my god, Red Eye Circulation, no way. Yes, I put this in the playlist, because I'm just silly like that. God damn it. I suck at it, but you get the gist. There's a horn sequence coming up anyway, so it's good. Hi, 770. Okay, horn sequence. Perfect. Perfectly in time with the song. And you can't tell me otherwise. Oh yeah, we passed 770 there. For once, we didn't run into 770. I've made the scenario correctly, guys. This is an amazing achievement. I'm going far too fast. Oh my god. I need to pay attention. I'm not on Miramar anymore. I have to start paying attention to speed. Do I have friends? Believe it or not, yes, I do. Why I don't ever feature any of them? Because I want to keep everyone I know as far away from rail fanning as humanly possible, unless they are a rail fan. The people in the 5008 show are the only exception because they don't actually, like, talk or anything or interact with other people who watch my content, so that's why they have the exception. But past that, no one is touching the railfan community via my channel who I know. I want to make sure of that because I don't want to get anyone into the mess that I already had to deal with. So yeah, that's why. Also, I'm probably gonna start sounding kind of dumb here in a second. That's because I have a bracket for my braces at the back right, and basically they didn't put it in all the way, so I now have to deal with this bracket stabbing me. What game? Train Simulator 2020. What? Train Simulator Classic. I'm gonna try putting some wax on this thing so I can speak better, so give me a second. Ah, okay. Try one. You guys are seeing in real time me trying to put wax on one of my brackets because it is hurting like hell while I speak. Why did I get a haircut? Because my hair before was a mess to deal with, and I'm gonna try growing it back better so I don't have to deal with the mess it became. It's gonna come back, guys. It's not staying like this. Trust. Ah! Okay. Let's try again. I can't read chat while I'm doing this, so if anything is said in the meantime... What the hell? That's not what's supposed to be playing. Oh god, wait, copyright. Ah! Crap. Oh no. Oh no. What? I thought I put the playlist on loop. Oh no. Ah! I put the playlist on loop. Loop, please. Thank you. Okay, now we continue. Don't worry about that. Do I have a job? Yes, I do. I work at Sesame Place as a gate entry, guest entry ambassador, or whatever they call it. SeaWorld likes to call all their employees ambassadors because we're like representing the company or something. Yeah, I had to I had to react quickly because it's not like the stream's gonna get taken down or anything, just I won't get any revenue from this, which I kind of would like to happen. Okay, it's on. Yes! Yes! Okay, I can talk normally again. Finally. Ah, okay. Alright, back to reading chat. How is Sesame Place doing? It's doing pretty good. I am enjoying it. I will say this, standing on my feet for 7 hours certainly isn't fun a lot of the time, but you know what? It's what I gotta do. What SeaWorld ride do I like? Manta. That's where I got the name Ray, by the way. My name's not actually Ray, but that's where it came from. Ever thought of going up to the Pacific Northwest to see the Cascades and surface? Yes, and I want to. I was gonna this summer, but funds were not available, so we couldn't. But I will probably next summer if I can, or if some bigger trip doesn't get in the way. Amtrak 577, clear Crosby, Clear Valley. Any news on 2117 being back in service? No, it's still in the engine shed. It's been in there for a while now, but it's not back on the turntable, so there's doing something to it. I don't know what. Do I like 926? It's nice. The K3 is nice. Is this Train Simulator? Yes, this is Train Simulator. Granted, modded like crazy, but this is Train Simulator. Do I think any other Chargers will go as badly as 2117? Maybe. I'm like, 2121 seemed like that's what that is, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Have I ever been to the Grand Canyon and seen the Grand Canyon Railroad? No, but I want to. Was that a flashing green? We are not in the East Coast. Why? What is that doing here? Never be good at that. How about the Northeast Corridor? Same story as the Pacific Northwest. I was gonna, but now I have to do it next summer or the summer after that. What happened to the big project? It's still happening, and you see, here's the problem. The main voice for it, she is off on vacation right now and will be back at the end of this month. As soon as she gets back, she said she's gonna work as hard as she can on getting all the lines in, which is nice. But in the meantime, I can't release any of the teasers for it because she's kind of important for all the teasers, and I can't just have some other person fill in until after she's been revealed. So that's why you've seen nothing on it in video form, because I can't just keep releasing cryptic teasers. I have to start building it up now. So, especially since we're actually getting close to its release. So that's why. Do I like the available Liberty horns? I think they're funny. I don't like them, but they're funny. That's my opinion on them. A she. Whoa. Oh my god, I know. A railfan mentioning a woman. And to the second question, yes. Oh my god. It's like, railfanning is like an obscure gamer. Like, it's like, you can go up to a railfan and you'll ask them, have you ever interacted with a woman in your life? And they'll be like, what's that? Like, I could probably come up with something funnier if I had more time to think, but you know, no. No, I don't know. Do I know AJ Railfan? I don't know him. I know of him. And his story is kind of like... His story is like the most prime example of why I don't like Railfans. Because he was quite literally... For memes that, granted, the videos he made weren't amazing, but I guess he was just hated out of existence, and now he's just gone. I've seen some content of him recently. I don't exactly know if that was him, but he seems like he's made like a big transformation in life now. So I guess good for him if he's happy. But yeah, he was just completely hated out of the Railfan community, and yeah, that's the whole thing about this. And because of that, I'm making sure to not have that happen to me. I can receive as much hate as I want, but I am not leaving. I am staying here. Thank you very much. I will not be leaving. I'm comfy. I don't like the community, but I like making videos for it. So, oh my god, the music ended perfectly there. That was amazing. Timing, ladies and gents. Timing. Have I seen the Stabler units from Metra? No, but... Or I've seen them. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Yes, I have seen them. They're kind of weird. Bum, 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 bum. Totally didn't forget to turn off the bell. What game is this? And is it an F59 at the back or an SC44? It is an F59 because this game does not actually have proper chargers yet. Don't mind how there's a driver and there's headphones in it. We're just gonna forget that. This is Train Simulator 20... oh my god, not 2020. This is Train Simulator Classic. What am I saying? What if an F7 led a surfliner? I remember that joke. Because it was so true. At this point, like, I'd rather, like... Oh, wait, no, that joke was talking about battery and hydrogen. But at this point, I think Amtrak would have better luck with running a F7 at the front of a surfliner than running literally anything they have. Do I think 6908 is overrated or underrated? A577, I think is properly rated. It's really nice. People like it, and there's a reason why they like it. What can 2116 do about the headache you've got right now? Well, I don't think it can directly fix it, but I mean, like, if you want to make it worse, you can slam your head into 2116. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you can. Do you know High Iron? Don't know him personally, but I know of him, and he makes some pretty good content. I haven't seen much of him recently, but he's nice. Why is there always a Superliner car on a Surfliner train? It's usually because of, one, to help shave off the amount of equipment being used. They don't always have to have a full set of Surfliners. And two, because in business class, that actually supports the more legroom role, because the Superliners they use have insane legroom. Well, I missed a bunch of chat. Did you make the enhancements to the Surfliner cab car in TSC? No, but I know the people who did. Seems like they worked pretty hard on it. It works pretty well, so I recommend you download it. It's just search up Project SoCal on the internet. You'll probably find it. Have I seen more chargers or replacement engines in person running Surfliner? Still more chargers, but the fact that I've even been seeing replacement engines frequently, it shows there's something wrong. Thoughts on the Amtrak GP38? It's cool. I like the paint scheme they have now. How come only Surfliner trains have the cars with massive window viewings? Oh, only some Surfliner trains. Oh, the lounge cars. It's because the lounge cars are actually the cafe cars on those sets, and they use them when, I guess, they just don't have a cafe car. So, yeah, I've actually been in one of them in service as a cafe car. They're nice, and the cafe car functions. Pretend I did a Form A. Because we're going into the Ponto construction area. I'm in Form B, whatever. Amtrak needs to do something about the equipment shortage. Yes, they do. Will they? Time will tell. What do I think about Metra? They need to try and stop. They need to stop being a rolling museum. Because they are quite literally a rolling museum. Amtrak 577 Clear Ponto. What if Sunrail bought chargers? It would be something. Probably won't happen, but it'd be cool. Imagine if Coaster had a -8 for shunting. That would be weird. I don't know. That would be a bit overkill. They've got a very small yard and not that much equipment. 6900 new or old horn. I don't actually think this is 100's horn. I think this is 51's old horn, but it sounds enough like 100 for me to put it on 100. That's a reference to a horn show that I cannot find anymore, but was extremely hot when it happened. It was from 52, I think. Imagine the F-59 PHS were returned. If that happened, I think all foamers would celebrate. Like, it would be a party. But It's definitely not gonna happen, but it would be like I'm talking, people would probably genuinely throw a party for that kind of event, especially with how things are right now. Is 6905 overrated, underrated, or neither? I think it's reasonable too. It's not like, it's definitely not like the worst kind of thing. I mean, it definitely doesn't get like, it does, people do definitely say it's overrated, and I can definitely see where they're coming from. A lot of people have it as their favorite, but it sounds really nice. Like, you can't deny it. It's not horrible. It's really good. If someone donated a Surfliner set to the PSRM, a Surfliner set, I don't think we could take that. I don't think that could even physically happen at PSRM, but in the future, maybe we could get like a Surfliner cab car. That'd be cool. Here we go, Foamland. IGF Coaster 3002 and one returned. Oh god, that if they returned, that would mean something has gone horribly wrong. If 3001 and 2 return, because they can barely accelerate, like they're in an awful condition. So if they return, something's gone wrong. Something, and we should be panicking. Carlsbad Village. Oh my god. Do I think any Class 1 railroads will be around in 65 years? In 65 years, the government will either decide it's finally time to split them all up, or they'll become one big mega Class 1 and dominate everything. Okay, good. I was about to say, if we're diverging, I'm gonna stab something. Just BCTD behavior. What's my endpoint today? Los Angeles. Can't go any farther north, and now that's actually the endpoint of this train. It's no longer San Luis Obispo, because now that's 579, now 779. Wait. I can't. Run-night circulation is too hard to do as a horn show. BNSF or Team BNSF or Team Union Pacific? I'd say probably UP's got like some actually cool stuff. I don't know who treats their employees better, but UP's got heritage units, I guess. BNSF has the crappy sticker one. So I don't know, I guess UP. Hello. Bright Line West or California High-Speed Rail? Bright Line West, because it's probably going to get done first. California High-Speed Rail started years before, and it ended, and it's probably going to be completed after a project that started after it. All right, let's see if we can butter the bread on this stop. Wait, no. Oh my god. God damn it. This playlist is supposed to loop. It's not even been looping. What? Loop. Oh! Why do I need to click it twice? I need to click it twice. Oh. God damn it. What if BNSF Dago... Crap. Oh my god. I'm all discombobulated now because of that. No, don't go. Because the damn copyright thing. Because damn music, I now have to make sure this is stopping properly. Come on. There we go. Okay, now we're stopped at Oceanside. Now we get to sit here for a bit. I'm gonna stand. Oh god, I forgot the bells. Okay, here we are. We're gonna go over here, so that way we aren't getting deafened by air conditioning. Do I like model trains? Yes, I have a few. Have I ever ridden any long distance trains? No, I've been trying to, but every time we've tried, it hasn't happened. Oh, hey, look. I was sent the video I was referring to. That. That's what I'm referring to when I say that one horn show poinsettia. Oh my god, there's a Surfliner Disneyland 70th anniversary wrap. What on earth? It looks... It's so... It looks like someone put a Disneyland decal over the entire thing. It's so blue. What the hell? I should probably go back onto chat. Okay, I'm back on chat. Okay. Is 8306 overrated? No. Oh my god, 8306 is hot. I hate how I haven't been able to catch it at all. Every time I go to San Joaquin's in Capital Quarter territory, I always catch anything but 8306 or the 2123 ones. Those two little ones. I keep missing them every time. I'll see them trail. I saw 8306 and 2124 trail when I was in NorCal for the first time. And then every time I've gone back since, they've been trailing or just never popped up. $92.15 versus $92.25. $92.15 has the better horn, but $92.25 would win because $92.15 would probably explode. Amtrak bought MP36. If Amtrak bought MP36s, they may actually, not like brand new, but they may get some from North Star apparently, which is gonna be weird to see. What's the most desolate Surfliner station? Lompoc, by far. Lompoc is just a station for surfers. Like, there's no other point to it. It's in the middle of nowhere. I don't even think there's proper internet there. Amtrak 577 highball. Ace or coaster horns? Ace. Ace by far. Oh yeah, nice. Hanford. 7910 or 7911. I haven't heard either of them, so I wouldn't know. What if a BNSF Dago cleared CB Longboard and said Amtrak 577? That would be weird. That was way too clean. What the hell? Holy crap. We're just not gonna, I guess we're just gonna gloss over whatever the hell that was. Holy crap. What does highball mean? It means you're basically just cleared to go at full speed. That's basically what it means. It goes way more in depth than that, but on the baseline, what you'll hear most of the time, that's what it means. Holy crap, we have 61 viewers. Dog. Why do I have this much attention right before I'm gonna go on a hiatus? That's certainly gonna cause me to lose all of it. My luck here is stupid. P3 or K3HA? P3. What if Metrolink leased out coaches from other companies? Oh, that would be cool if they did that again. K5HL or K5CA? K5HL. I will say though, as much as I am known as the guy who, like, my YouTube persona for a lot of people is the guy who hates K5CAs. Like, that's just me. I didn't intend for that to be me, but it's me now. But as much as I say that, I will say if you search up some Go Transit CEM horn shows, my friend showed me a few of them. Oh my god, some of those are actually genuinely really hot. Not because of the horns, but because of the rhythms. They're like, the sheer awfulness and just loudness of a K5CA doing like a at really high speeds sounds honestly kind of hot. Not in like a it sounds nice kind of way, but in a chaotic kind of way. I don't know how to describe it, but basically I wouldn't if you got like a coaster horn show, Navy base, if like when the CM's going to service, if someone gets like a coaster horn show, an emergency horn show from one of the CMs at like CP FAR, doing like some kind of crazy stuff like they do now, oh my god, that will be so hot. I guarantee it. I'm missing so many chat messages. Holy crap. What if 5008 had a K5LA from the 90s? Oh my god. Thing would be elevated to premium status in the entire state. Happy 7K, thank you. 5008 wins steam engine chase. Oh my god. Next time UP or someone runs a big steam train excursion, I'm gonna try and go to it. I was gonna go to Big Boy last year, but things happened and unfortunately I couldn't last minute, which really sucked, but we'll try again next year. Why am I going so slow? Oh my god. Amtrak 577 clear, Stewart clear, Mesa, or Mesa Stewart, whichever one it is. What are my opinions on 2302? It sucks. I don't like it. What game is this? This is Train Simulator Classic. I got it right for once. What if Coaster had an RS2M? I don't know what that is. It sounds like a Leslie horn. It would be probably interesting. Why does Surfliner drive on the left side in double track areas? I don't know. What the side trains go on for like passenger service, it's less of like the Amtrak service and the commuter operator. So NCTD is the one who decided this, and I guess all the operators in the region, Metrolink, NCTD, and BNSF doesn't really count. Surfliner can just run wherever there. It's a bit of organized. It's a bit organized. There we go, but it's not the most consistent thing. But yeah, the reason why they run on this side is just because Metrolink and NCTD wanted it that way. And there's less crossing until San Juan. Or San Clemente, but same thing. Leslie RS2M mentioned. Oh my god. Why does 2304 have a K5CA? Because NCTD, when they had the ability to, put a K5CA on 2304 and modified the manifold for the horn so it could only fit K5CAs, because K5CAs have like a Canadian thingy. Meaning 2304 can only have a K5CA now. They physically can't put a raised letter on it, because I'm sure if they could have, they would have with the refurb, because they put raised letters on literally everything. 2301's gonna get a raised letter, I'm almost certain. Does anyone know why Metrolink started out with air whistles? It's because people complain about the noise of train horns, and air whistles were quieter. And then they changed to P2s, because P2s were quiet-ish. What if a train collision happened at the Carlsbad Village Bridge? That would be bad. Tag or tagless K5LA? Tag. Have you ever thought about checking out the narrow gauge railway in Placer, California? Ooh, I never heard of that before. I'll mark that down on my list for things I want to do, because that actually sounds kind of cool. I should probably mention, I'm gonna sit up further now. I should probably mention, with the channel going for more, what's it called? With the channel going to more like story comedy based stuff, and rail fanning videos are just gonna go by the wayside. I am going to find a way to get rail fanning videos still happening, but in a way that doesn't make the YouTube algorithm hate my channel half the time for when I upload a rail fanning video that isn't going to do well because I want to upload a rail fanning video. I'm thinking, now this isn't confirmed yet, I've laid out some plans for it, but this isn't fully confirmed yet. I'm thinking of arranging a crew of a bunch of rail fans with a set of rules on how to join said crew. Where essentially we'll all have our videos combined into one, and there'll be big compilations worth like 30 minutes to an hour. And they'll be like, they won't be California based, they'll be like the entire country based, maybe even the world at some point. But yeah, that kind of Hello? What are you doing here? Hello? What? Who's... What? Whoa, 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 what? I think you're having an issue there, buddy. I don't know how to tell you this, but I think there may be a literal grain car in your... or a... The AI is having a stroke, ladies and gentlemen. It went through these cars into here, and now it's What train is that? 572. What? What? 572. Are you good, buddy? I think 572's having some problems, guys. I don't think that train's making it to Oceanside. Huh. That was weird. Okay. Anyway, back to driving. What's my opinion on the case? Oh, Ace K5LAs, their Doppler effects. Glorious, absolutely glorious. This summer when I go up to NorCal again, which is almost like, I've said on my Instagram before that I'm going up to NorCal again. Ooh. But this time around, it is actually fully confirmed, almost. All I'm waiting for is my time off from work to be confirmed, which is gonna be at some point in mid-July. So past that, finances are confirmed, the locations are confirmed, I've looked out the spots, I've marked spots, everything's good. it's literally just a matter of the trip happening now. So, um, yeah, it's gonna happen in early August, and when that does happen, I will be farming ace like no one's business. Okay, I'm making sure I get as much ace as possible because I want to make sure I don't miss anything. I want to make sure I get as much ace as I can because that is hot. I cannot miss out on it, and I need to get some footage of these F40s and their chargers, etc., etc. Since I'm going to be in San Jose in the morning times and afternoon times now, so yay. Job, adult language, be careful. What? I like to know, what is the humor nowadays, guys? Like, what are we doing? Now it's just a meme for the word job to be a swear word because of how, like, how much it is, like, how little Gen Z and Gen Alpha are getting jobs. Like, what? What? Oh my god. But, speaking of which, the first Gen Alpha are going to be going into the workforce in 1 year. Yeah, because Gen Alpha started in 2012, so in 1 to 2 years. That's going to be fun to see. Employers already don't like Gen Z, I've heard, and that kind of was apparent with how... I'm like, it's partly also because AI handles everything, but... yeah, so that's going to be absolutely glorious to see happen, to see if anyone from Gen Alpha actually gets hired. And God forbid Gen Beta. Oh god, they're cooked. They're already cooked. They were cooked before it even happened. What if 2304 crashed into the water? Foamers would celebrate, NCTD would start panicking even more than they already are. 6952 and 2117 most cursed set. Actually 6953, but actually someone found a video of something of a combination that cannot happen again, or at least cannot happen again for a long while for half of it. It was 2117, 6953, that set in one, and they were going through Rosecrans before the grade separation. Like, that that sounds like the stupidest, like, never will happen again set ever, and I love the idea of it. HCI makes the Gen Z and makes Gen Z the AI for real. We can't talk about HCI yet. They don't know about it. Shh. Trigger Gen Alpha. What if Siemens Chargers had the F59 PHI K5LAs? I think people would like them more. How would I feel about the Disney wrap Surfliner car? It looks interesting. It's not the prettiest thing ever, but I don't know, it's something new to see. Opinions on the Metro Heritage Corridor. They run 3 inbounds in the morning and 3 outbounds in the afternoon. Ew, no. What was that giggle I did when I was explaining Ace's K5LA horns? I do a lot of small giggles. Why? Because. There's your explanation, guys. What if 2304 hit a true inside 2310? It physically couldn't have, because 2304 wasn't in service when 2310 hit the tree. In my opinion, an engineer who I was talking to at the time, who worked for NCTD at the time, was saying something that I think all the foamers could agree with, being that it should have been 2302 or 2301. It should have been one of those two. We wouldn't have lost anything because 2301 died, so 2301's gone anyways. Should have been 01 or 02. Both of them have issues anyways. Have I railfan the Miramar local? Oh no, but I want to. I saw when the Comets first ran, they ran an extremely early run of the Miramar local. Like it was 587 that the Comets were on. That thing came through 10 minutes afterwards. Like it came through at like 5:15. Right as I was about to get into the car to go home, I see just a set of SD40-2s or GP38s or whatever you want to call them that went by, and a few grain cars that just went, you know, like that. Just what? just suddenly, Miramar local. 2305's fate was undeserved. Yeah. I heard it may not be getting transformed into a coach. I've talked to like NCTD peeps, and I don't even think they know what's happening to 2305. We just know they're doing something with it. Whoever knows, and whoever knows is gonna do stuff with it. But am I going to SCR MTC 2105 on July 5th? Maybe. I may be working that day, actually. You know, I can check right now. Oh, wait. Oh, God, I almost just put the train to emergency. Whoopsie daisies. Let's find out together, guys. Will I be able to go and see 2105 on July 5th? Because my schedule is posted for that week, so I can actually check. A drum roll, please. Longer drum roll. Even longer. Even longer. What the hell? Can I not do it because I'm on a live stream? Hold on. Give me a second. We're going to figure this out. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay, July. I'm off that day. I can go see it. So probably, I mean, like, I won't have anything else better to do that day. Well, I actually probably will. But, yeah, I'm off on July 5th, so I probably will be able to go see it. Yippity skippity. What if 20... Is this song replaying on... Wait, hold on a second. I feel like I've noticed a trend here. This song has been replaying on loop. I'm realizing this song, the current song has been replaying excessively. I gotta fix that real quick. Time's gonna slow down yet again. Oh, that's the loop video button. Oh my god. You suck. This whole loop playlist option sucks. Do I live in Orange County? No. I live in San Diego. I actually live south of the main line, which kind of sucks for getting there quickly. What's my opinion on O3's new horn? It is mid. It is extremely mid, and it fell off hard. Railfan the Escondido local. I wanna. It's the same story as the Miramar local. I just haven't. Did they replace 2105's old Hound? Oh yeah, 2105, like probably the biggest up yours to all the foamers. 2105's horn was horribly fouled right before it went out of service. Like it was bad. It sounded awful right before it went out of service. And now it has a nice horn again. So we'll see what that sounds like that day. What if 2117 became a virus? That would not be good. 2306 getting Pringled at Del Mar. Oh, yeah. Someone has... I know this for a fact. because someone told me about it, and someone has an image of 2306 after it got hit by the car in 2017, and I want to see, I want to find that image so badly. I searched everywhere, I can't find it. I can only find the back. 2105 was trailing. That's all I know. It was 2306 hit a car. That car then hit a pedestrian, which was just a glorious set of events. What would I do if 5008 got a Canadian tuned horn? If it's a K5L, oh my god, it's everywhere, guys. It would be everywhere. Oh my god. K5Ls are the hottest thing in existence. Was 2117's horn good? It was actually pretty good. It was kind of like 6952. It was squeaky. But I don't know that for a fact. But I've seen many videos of it, and it seemed like it was the squeaky one. It was the squeaky boy. Not like 2116 squeaky, where it was all high notes and sounded bad. I mean, like, it sounded good. It had low notes, but it just had a on top. I don't know. Favorite Dash 8 in SoCal. They're all sounding, they're 510 and 509 are legendary now, but probably 509. But I need to hear 510 in person to get a true concept. 503 is mid. How did foamers react to the F59 PH highs leaving Surfliner? They were not happy. A lot of them. That's basically the gist of it. What's my opinion on Go Transit? It's good. Its ridership is amazing, which is nice. Does Ace still have F40s? Yes, it does. They run them on normal trains still. It's the last commuter service. Okay, I take that back. It's one of the two last commuter services in California that still run F40s. The other being Caltrain South County Commuter, because, fun fact, Caltrain actually still has, Caltrain still has the, two F40 PH-2 cats. The newer ones, 920 through 923. They still have those, and they run them on the South County Connector. How much they run them and when they run them, I don't know, but they run them. Opinions on a BC Rail KF5H. Amazing. What do I think will be the completed... What do I think will be completed first? CAHSR or Brightline West? Brightline West. Brightline's proven they can do stuff fast, and it seems very much like they're going to get it done fast, and, well, we all know how California High-Speed Rail's doing. Is the song playlist playing? Yes, it is. 2117 versus 2121. 2117. What if 5008 got a P5? That would be weird. I really want to know what would it sound like if a Charger actually got a horn that wasn't a raised letter. Like, I know the Canadian ones have something different. I'm pretty sure they have, like, some weird emergency horn that isn't exactly a K5CA or something. But I actually want to know what would happen if you put, like, just something else. Like, I don't know. Hiccups. Give me a second. Like, what would happen if you put, like, I don't know, some reused, like, P5 or P3 or P2 on a Charger? Like, what would happen if that? What would happen if that? Like, what would that sound like? That's what I want to know. Because I feel like it would actually be kind of cool. And it'd be something different. We're not making this. We're not making this. We're not making this. Would I eat a bowl of wasabi for infinite money? Yes, I would. What if there was a Siemens bi-level? It would be cool, but as a commenter finally kindly commented and told me about on my new video, turns out bi-level coaches are actually really hard to make now. I mean that as in like long distance bi-level coaches. If you don't have wheelchair accessible space on the bottom floor, you can't build a bi-level car unless you want to try getting an elevator on it. So that's why it's been so hard for Amtrak to get their bi-levels, because they quite literally have to have an elevator if they want bi-levels, meaning if it's been giving them this much trouble and it's taken them this long, I think you might as well just go ahead and try getting some low levels and just make your entire fleet low level. It would be kind of weird, but at this point, you kind of have to. What if we got F59 PHIs running on chocolate? What? I don't think that would work. Was that not the bloom on RW Enhancer makes everything so... that was a... God damn it!
It's called A World on Fire.
This damn thing... Oh my god. Oh my god. It doesn't work. It doesn't... It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You know what? Screw it. I'll work on the music later. For now, we're just gonna have to deal with Surfliner cab car ambience. However, stayed in the Queen Mary in Long Beach? No, I have not. What if real life train derailments look like MSTS? Oh, now the speed. What do you mean? What do you mean? What on earth do you mean? Where was the speed limits? Oh my, it was, no, what? No, it wasn't there. Oh my, damn corners. Also, holy crap, these brakes are strong. I look away for 1 second. Low-key, I like your new hairstyle. Aha, I don't like it. I don't like it. I want the big floof to come back urgently, and I am doing everything I can to make sure it comes back as soon as possible. Would 5008 still be my favorite if it got a new horn? Technically, 5008 isn't really my favorite. It's my favorite coaster charger, but it's not like my favorite horn, period. What my favorite horn is, period, I don't know. I haven't found it yet, but there are definitely a lot of better things I've heard. But the reason why I keep the channel name 5008 is because, one, that's the brand name, and two, because it's got significance now, so I might as well keep it named that. And we're early as hell into San Juan, even though I went slow as hell. I'm probably gonna get up and get a snack, so save all your questions for when I get back, because I'll tell you one thing, we're gonna be here for a bit. Metrolink had Goa 59s in the 2010s and new cars. Yes. When am I gonna go to the east? Next summer probably, hopefully. Anyway, did we stop good? Yes, we did. Yep, okay. We've got a little bit of time, so I'm gonna go get up, wow, holy voice crack. I'm gonna go get a drink, and I'll be right back. Okay. We are back. I got a snack, and while I was eating it, the wax I put on fell off, so I have to reapply that again. That's nice. Anyway. I forgot I have to apply the throttle first before I start accelerating. You know what? It's fine. Come on. Alright, there we go. Amtrak 577 highball. Surfline puts a NorCal F59 on the service. Honestly, they are gonna. I'm pretty sure in one of their one of the PDF documents Caltrans released a while back, it definitely did seem like they were gonna get a NorCal cab car down here. Definitely a 6960 series, not an 8300. That would be weird, but yeah. We're gonna be getting something. I don't know what though. Alright, here we go. Time to try and reapply this wax. Damn it! So close. So close. Turn the bell off. I'll answer chat messages in a second. I'm trying to work with my mouth here. Wait! So what are you, what, no, God damn it, not again! That's not where that was supposed to go. God damn. The damn AI again. It was supposed to. Oh my. Train simulator. You know. I can. Hold on. We're. No. Nuh-uh. No. We are going into this. We are. Hold on. Hold the phone. 774 was supposed to arrive to where we were early, and we were supposed to wait for it outside of San Juan. We were supposed to wait. Why did we not wait for it? And more importantly, if it let us go first, why didn't 774 wait for us? You know what? Screw it. You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna, you know, we're just gonna on the fly service change. Let's do a coaster deadhead all the way to Oceanside for the last hour of this stream. After this deadhead reaches Stewart Mesa, we'll end the stream because I'm not about to do all the work of reprogramming the simulator. So you know what? Boom. The horn's gonna be a dumb, not coaster horn, but you know what? Who cares? That thing. Holy crap, what the hell? Why do we accelerate so fast? I also realized this is not the interior of a coaster locomotive. It's just in general very unrealistic, but you know what? It's also unrealistic for 774 to completely defy signaling. What is the Valley Express Rail series about? You'll see. You'll find out. Trust me, it's good. Also, holy crap, this is a loud locomotive. Jesus Christ. I have no idea what horn that even is. It sounds like some kind of dominant chord. What the hell? I've never heard of that in my life. And a one at the back. Yes, we're doing outside views now. Oh, it's close enough to a P5. Yeah, it's from the Metro engine. Do I? What's my thoughts on Surflighter's new Disneyland coach? It's kind of blue. It's big blue and kind of weird. Yeah, this is a P5 horn. How do I change horns on locomotives? That's a good question. It requires a bunch of coding stuff. Actually, not a lot of coding stuff. It just requires you to... Oh my god! I forgot. We don't have PTC in here, so I actually have to have this HUD up. Alright, we're a deadhead. Haha. But essentially, yeah, you have to get an audio file from a clip that exists, do some stuff with Train Simulator, the different things you can use to modify the files, and that kind of stuff. I'm aware I'm killing the engine with that, but shush. What's my opinion on 6904? Currently, it's not great. What would happen if 6908 hit a truck carrying steel coils? It would be totaled, and rail fans would be not happy. What? Huh? I just realized, yeah, that entire thing isn't on. Hold on. Oh. Huh. Do the marker lights work? No, they don't. Have I been inside 2103's cab? Yes, I have. We're just getting a reverse cab ride. How many times have I crashed in this game? Countless. By far my favorite crash I've ever had in Train Simulator was what I completely didn't intend to happen, and it was like a jump scare. It was in this one scenario using an AM7 on the northeast route, and oh my god, you're supposed to stop and wait. I didn't do that, and the alerter doesn't work in the AM7s in Train Simulator, so I never knew. So I suddenly, going like 120, just saw an AM fleet just come towards me at rapid speed, and I just had a heart attack right then and there, and it was hilarious. Man, this cab is way too loud. I just no. I cannot deal. We'll be doing outside shots this entire time. It goes to 2301 had an RS3L. That'd be nice. That'd be cool. What was my opinion on the HSP 46 horns? They are like scarily like the Coaster Raised Letters. Like they're almost exactly like them. 6905 versus 2306 from the early 2000s. 2306 by far. You can't do that. You can't do that halfway. Can I be an express, please? Yes, that is exactly what we are. In fact, we are even more than express. We are just straight up a deadhead. We are not stopping at any station. I have PTSD from seeing an F-59 PHI in front of me. Oh my god. Like, I just see in the distance, I just see like white, and I'm thinking, please don't let that be an F-59. Oh my god, wait, what track are we on? Hold on. Okay, good. I was about to say, if we were on diverging, we would have crashed right into 770. Also, please tell me I'm not the only one who thinks this. Don't these look a bit like, doesn't the train simulator version of these look a bit squished? Like, it looks flattened. The nose specifically. It looks like squished. Looks weird. I've not been paying attention to chat at all. I'm too busy doing horn shows with the train simulator P5. Pa-bum, pa-bum. Do a shave and a haircut. Okay. I will say this, I can do clean as hell horn shows in this P5. Like, it is surprisingly good. I just wish it could quill. If only, if only. What if everything had an RS3L? That would be boring. Do I get horn shows from Metrolink? I've gotten horn shows from Metrolink before. They're not the most common thing, but they happen. What station is next? None. We're deadheading straight to Stewart Mesa. What if Metrolink put their Bombardier bi-level cars back in service, but with a ribbon scheme, e-bells, and a K3? I'm sure people, the administrators from who led during the Chatsworth collision, would start having warlike flashbacks. Oh my god. We are just... I'm like, it's not like we're on any form of schedule. We're just kind of going. Do I find myself being a train Uber... Whoa! Do I find myself being a trained YouTuber for the rest of my life and making money off of it? The first part, yes. Second part, no. It's not like I wouldn't make some money off of it. I mean, like, that's not what I want to make money off of with content creation. I want to make money off of bigger things, like full-on shows and productions and movies and such. Not rail fanning content that will take like 14 years to start making some genuinely good money off of. God, this really reminds you on why they call the F-40s a screamer. Jesus Christ. Oh, we don't have any we don't have dynamic brakes. Oh good, that still works. We're gonna do some weird independent brake shenanigans for Miramar. Can that not... Huh? Huh? The throttle. There we go! Okay, so the amps deplete when the loco brake is on. Okay. Makes sense. Will Amtrak ever get new silver liners? Huh? I don't know. What if there's a Coaster Express? That would actually... I don't know if that would be popular or not, but maybe. I know the skip stations would probably be Poinsettia and Solana if they ever did that. Yeah, probably Poinsettia, Solana, and not Old Town, because that one actually does get some ridership. Or actually maybe Old Town. I know a lot of Coaster's ridership is people working in downtown as well, so that would probably be why, but so they could probably skip Old Town, Poinsettia, and yeah, maybe Carlsbad too, Carlsbad Village, but then they wouldn't have a single stop in Poinsettia, in Carlsbad, so they probably need at least one, so yeah, Poinsettia, Solana, because that one gets the lowest ridership, and then probably, what is it called? Ow, my cat is biting me, ow. And then probably, Old Town. What if Kendrick Lamar's face was on a charger? I don't want to think about that. Aren't Surfliner 1700s, 1500s trains just basically an express coaster? Yeah, basically. Yeah, so you know what? I'm pretty sure that's why Coaster doesn't do Express. It's because that's basically what Surfliner is. It's just Coaster Express. Except they stop at Coaster's Least Serve Station. It'd probably just be like Coaster, but it stops. It'd basically just be Amtrak Surfliner, but it uses Coaster equipment, and it stops at Solana along with the normal Surfliner. It stops at Sorrento instead of Solana. Yeah, it stops at Sereno instead of Solana and Carlsbad. That'd probably be what it was. Am I gonna get a job? I have one. I know, an insane prophecy. What's the worst Caltrain station? I don't know. I haven't done too much Caltrain stuff, but I don't know. Probably one of the ones in the South County, I'd bet. That general South County commuter area isn't the best looking. What is my job? A park entry person at Sensei Place, San Diego in Chula Vista. Basically, the peeps who do parking lot stuff and scan your tickets and do guest services and yada yada yada, that general thing. What's my cat's name? Minnie. I have 3 cats. Minnie and Mo, who are sisters and are very young. And then Socks, who's like 12 years old. He was born in 2013 and is an old grandpa who always seems like he is high. Because there's something wrong with his eyes, so he doesn't exactly ever look like he's looking at you. So he always looks like he is high off his mind. What if a Surfliner went 110 in Carlsbad? That would be, the win from that would be insane. What are my thoughts on the Pacific Sun Railroad? I have not actually heard of that. Wait, hold on. I can search it up. Oh, that thing. Yeah, when BNSF bought it out. They're cool. Their paint scheme was kind of cool. Hey, on a clear. I thought the bell was on. Do I think Amtrak will stop in Carlsbad Village again? Probably not. Have I ever met Arsham? However you say that. aka CoasterFan 5003. I don't think I have. Have I ever met Mike Armstrong? No, but I've seen him. I was, in fact, my mom's car was in his video of the Coaster 2105 move. If you see a car parked on the other side of the tracks at that crossing, yeah, that was us. That was me and 2 of my other friends, and you can see me standing with my tripod across on the other side of the tracks, since we were the only people who decided we would go on the other side of the tracks for that shot. So, yippee. What would happen if the Surfline was forced to become 100% electric? It would definitely become a lot more... What? Huh? Hello? What now? What do you mean? What do you mean? Switch aligned against train. No. No. No, that's not what happened. Oh, God damn it. When will I do RSU again? Probably. I do plan to do streams during the hiatus. Yes, ladies and gents, the hiatus. So that's the only form of normal content I'll be doing is streams, just because streams are nice, they're easy, and I like doing them. So yeah, but anyway, I think that's a sign. I think it's about time to end the stream because it seems like Train Simulator hates me right now. I gotta go and teach it some lessons off stream. So yeah. Yeah, so guess that's the end of the stream now. Um yeah, I ain't got much else to say. Uh yeah,